first, the most versatile voice that we have in our country right now, with back-to-back hits, back-to-back film fairs. Her voice has a magical touch. It changes the entire feel and the glance of the song. From 2007 until 2024, she's not stopped giving hits to us. None other than Shilpa Rao. The man that I'm going to call on stage, he's a big brother to me. My journey with him has been a very different journey. I played a couple of gigs when I used to drum in 2010 with Vishal and Shekhar. Managed him for 5 years, traveled the entire world with him. We've had n number of shows, memories that we can keep talking for years. He needs no introduction, but he's a versatile singer, music producer, music director, actor, now a record label owner, producer, been giving hits and has been a trendsetter for the music industry with changing the music scape and the soundscape. Better half and the half of Vishal and Shekhar, but none other than Sheykhar Ravjiani.
That's a full house here now. How are you guys doing? So thank you for introducing us so beautifully, and I must say I've seen him, the boy on drums to the founder and the co-founder and director of TM Ventures. Make some noise for Alaap Gosher, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you. Getting straight to why we are here. Journey is always what you've loved.
I'll tell you, let's tell them the fact why. I actually made a call to Tarsem and Alaap, and I told them our song is coming out on the 16th of August under my record label Garuudaa Music called Asar Tera Kaisa. So I know you guys are completely choco-blocked with this entire plan, and these guys they're my brothers, Tarsem, Alaap, the whole TM team. And I told them, if you can, we would like to come and speak about our song, which is releasing on the 16th. They were very kind to accommodate in this entire session for us. So thank you so much for that.
He's always kind. He's just being kind. He said yes, that's more important. And then Shilpa and him were shooting this song while that phone call happened, and they are like, we are on, we want to do this. I said, it cannot be a great opportunity for All About Music to host you guys, to talk about a journey which began with them in 2008, with Khuda Jaane. It was an iconic song. It's still a song which is on everybody's playlist. To Asar Tera Kaisa. It's a journey for you guys to go from a Bollywood collaboration to an independent collaboration. Something about it, if you want to tell us a story about Khuda Jaane first, that how Khuda Jaane happened, and then how you finalized that, okay, Shilpa is going to be the voice of that song.
So actually, going back to the magic of Khuda Jaane and the magic of how my favorite singer, human being, friend, KK, who sang Khuda Jaane. Make a huge round of applause for KK, please. Thank you. I have to say I miss him terribly. इंसान अच्छा होता है तो ही अच्छा म्यूजिक निकलता है, वरना निकलता नहीं है. वो आदमी ऐसा था. He was a person who was a heart of gold, and जो सच्चाई उनमें थी वो उनके संगीत में थी. So very, very happy and proud that, we could be a part of that song. Vishal and I composed Khuda Jaane, and we were very fortunate that we had two beautiful voices, KK and Shilpa Rao. Shilpa, I think 2007 you had your first song from Anwar. That was suddenly on the audio waves, everyone was like, who is this voice? Who's this voice? Who's this singer? Shilpa came and met us before that, I think about around 2006, 2007. And we were like, Shilpa ke saath kuch karna hai because she is absolutely an amazing singer. She came to the studio during Khuda Jaane, and there's one thing which I really like is, apart from work, you need to have a blast here. You need to make those crazy jokes, which are studio jokes, right? And Shilpa and I got along like really, really well, and we still do. We sit, we talk rubbish. If you guys hear our conversations, it's absolutely rubbish, okay? But that's how music is done. That's how music is made. You need to have a good time. If you have good time in the studio, if you have good time having fun, that's when great music happens. And that's how the whole process of Khuda Jaane and the magic behind Anvita's lyrics, Abhijit Nalani's production, Siddharth Anand, the director of the film, who encouraged us, inspired us to make a song like that. I think everything came together, and a song like Khuda Jaane, which still is being loved by all you guys. So thank you all so much for loving Khuda Jaane after so many years. And thank you, Shilpa, for being the most amazing, amazing friend who's been with us since then till now. And with Asar Tera Kaisa, which is the new song, the new disco song, baby, coming out on the 16th of August.
Great.
That's not even half the story.
Yeah, I know.
It's not.
It's your chance to tell us the other
Because
half.
I went in to sing the song, and I heard the song, and I got terrified. I think it's not an easy song. When you hear it, जब भी गाना सुनते हैं ना तो लगता है कि बहुत आसान गाना है, वो असल में नहीं होता है. It was such a difficult song. I heard it, I was like, I am going to go on the mic, I'm going to choke, and this is the last I'm going to see of them. But then what was great about that day was that be it Sid, Anvita, Shekhar, Vishal, they treated each other as well as me as a normal human being, whether you've done some work or not, and they still treat me the same way. That is something which I think speaks more. That feeling of home, that feeling of comfort, that then allows someone to go on the mic and do their thing. So I always remember that. And there are so many people who are starting out, and you're starting out now. After a few years, you're going to do better, and you're going to be at some stage in life. Feeling the same way about working in the studio as human beings and not having a bio flashing at the back. मैंने ये सब किया हुआ है, so leaving all that aside, if you can be in the studio as human beings and create something, I think that speaks more. That says more about the song, actually. Yeah.
While you're saying that, I want to ask you that I'm sure when you went to record Khuda Jaane, you would never have had, and I am sure you still don't have that, what are the numbers going to come to the songs? I don't know that number game was ever there then, which is now become very thing that, अरे कितने views आएंगे, कितने streaming आएंगे. I don't think songs like this will ever be produced or made if you had that thought, ever had that thought. I'm sure you don't still have that thought.
Over the last 25 years, 30 years actually, 5 years of advertising for me. And then after that, 1999 was Pyar Mein Kabhi Kabhi. From then till now, we've seen like some serious changes in tech, right? YouTube came in much later, and then all that stuff. So I think what I kind of feel sorry about is that people are not really experiencing the joy of the process of making a song. The stories behind it, how the song was made. What stories are going to tell people after 10 years that, my song had like 1 million views? Like, what sense does that make, right? Like, what sense does that make about talking numbers, right? Real love is after 20 years, 30 years, people are still talking about the song. That's real love, right? You go to a concert, you go perform at a concert, and then the entire song is like, you start the song and then the public finishes the entire song. That's true love. What's, like, I don't understand the pressure, and I really pray and I hope and I kind of wish for you guys that you guys don't see numbers and likes and stream numbers and abhi wo sab accessible hai, I understand. But you don't need to go and have a look at that, yeah? Just feel happy and proud that God gave you a song, yeah? That's the biggest feeling. And you are blessed. You're a musician. You are blessed. First of all, you're blessed that you write, you produce, you sing, you kind of compose. You do everything which a normal person on the road can't do. That person can't do that. You have the art of doing it. First of all, gratitude is number one. You need to thank God every single day for what you do and enjoy your music. Logo ko mat sunao. Apna music khud suno, you believe in it, put it out. Right? There was a time earlier, I'm talking about a few years ago, right? The joy of making a song, we used to print it on the CDs back then and then play it in the car, right? Now, just MP3 on your phone, put it in, go for a drive, hear your song, and you feel like, kya gana banaya yaar maine? Happiness. Guys, get into this whole happiness zone. I made a song, I believe in my song, and I don't compare my song with anyone else's song. My music is my music. I'll be known. My name will be attached to my music, and I'll be proud of it. So I think that's the way, if everyone kind of, every musician out here, this is all about music. These are all people, these are wonderful people who are blessed with music, right? You all need to celebrate that. And I think Tarsem and Alaap and the entire team started this because it's the process of inclusivity. Meet people, jam with people, that's what I'm doing with Garuudaa music, is I am making everyone a part of it, and I'm enjoying the process and learning even more and more.
Yeah. Shilpa, there are a lot of aspiring musicians, producers sitting there. We want to hear from you that what changed for you from year 2007 when Tose Naina came in, and then Khuda Jaane happened in 1 year, and that entire thought process of a musician that you have already given a hit. It's the #1 song of the country that time, and you're going for a song. That feeling of a musician, like what would have you pre-prepped in your mind while you were going? You never knew that Khuda Jaane was coming to you, right? You were called that गाना है आ जाओ. ऐसा तो था नहीं कि पहले भेजते थे गाना भाई सुनो पसंद आ रहा है वाइब मैच हो रहा है जो आज होता है कि गाना भेजते हैं अरे मेरे वाइब का गाना नहीं है मैं आज नहीं गाऊंगा ऐसा तो था नहीं. You would have landed in the studio. That entire journey or that drive to the studio would have been really special for you. Can you tell us something about it?
It actually has never changed. The first call you get, okay, there's this one song. We get in the studio, you hear the song then. A lot of times you don't get the song beforehand, but to be very honest, I'm still scared. That fear is still there, even now. Even if it's somebody who's new, who's called me in for a recording, I'm still afraid. I'm still nervous. I still have twitchiness in the stomach. कि कैसे गाएंगे, कैसे गाना तैयार होगा, how will you own it? You know, that's always a fear. So I think if you still have that, you're alive. If you feel that, yeah, it's another day, I think you've killed that artist already inside you. The whole point is to have that childlike, nervousness, childlike craziness. Like, अगर recording है उस दिन, I think I will just be very irritated. आज मुझे कोई बात मत करो. Like if my mom's there, I'll actually get into a fight. You're really irritating me today. Like just leave me alone, because that song is such a important, like being in that particular day. So it never changes. It has not changed abhi tak bhi. That whole excitement of going to the studio, hearing that song, and that first reaction on the mic. For Khuda Jaane, I think the last हमको क्या लेना है सबसे, that was actually my first take. That was my first, yeah, they kept that. So that first reaction is so important and it's so pure. So like every day ask yourself, if you were a 5-year-old self of your own version, would you be doing this like this? Would you be taking it like just another job? Don't look at it as a job. You're actually going into something that you love. It's like a playground. आप रोज खेलने के लिए जा रहे हो. ये काम है ही नहीं. The minute it becomes work for you, I think you're done. So retain that 5-year-old self and keep asking yourself, if I was 5 years old, what would I be doing? What would I be thinking? If I heard this, what would my reaction be? It's okay to bungle it up. It's okay. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to sing it badly. But don't give up. Take that break. Come back. Be at it. Don't let it go. You might be recording for 2 hours. You might be recording for 20 minutes. You might record for 12 hours. But the whole point is to not give up and keep at it. So, yeah, recordings are very important days. Yeah. Like, never take it for granted. Never take it for granted. Yeah.
Sir, to you, 2008 Khuda Jaane, especially I'm talking about yours and Vishal Shekhar and Shilpa's collaboration of work. 2008 Khuda Jaane, 2014 Meherban, 2019 War, 22 Pathan, 24 Fighter, 24 again second song of Fighter. How do you make it happen? How can every song with this collaboration be so successful? What's that secret sauce?
We have a friend called Siddharth Anand. He's the man responsible for everything. I think it's a combination when they say that Vishal and Shekhar and Siddharth Anand and Shilpa Rao and I think it's the moment, it's the chemistry, it's the good times which kind of
and
makes
bad
that
jokes,
happen.
bad jokes,
And bad jokes, which kind of really work.
How could Shilpa forget that?
Yeah, Shilpa is the queen of bad jokes. Yeah, but I think
that's my main profession. That's passion, and this is ये काम है, but वो main profession.
So can you tell them about that?
Yeah. I think everybody knows it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let them know about it. Let them know that besides being a singer, what else you do.
Acha, how do you get an award quickly?
Yeah, somebody wants to answer this.
Yeah, you can if you want.
हाँ? नहीं, अपने घर की जो घंटी है ना निकाल दो, तो नोबेल प्राइज मिलेगा.
Well, this is the reason why,
This is the secret
this
sauce.
is the secret sauce behind this entire thing, yes.
Yeah. And then, coming to Asar Tera Kaisa, this independent collaboration that you are doing, the song is getting released on the 16th of this month. What's the idea? Are you guys trying to do something new? Is there a new soundscape? I know about it. I know the genre that you always loved. You always wanted to do an experimental thing with that genre. Can you tell us something about the song?
Well, songs are like, I love disco music. I love funk. I've always loved James Brown. I've always loved Bappi Da. So basically this is my take on my love for disco music. It's a fun song. It's written by Priya Saraiya, who's right here with us. Priya,
Where are you?
Priya's gone? Okay, she's waited enough for us. I think she was waiting since a long time. It's a fun disco song. I had a lot of blasts making that song, and I quickly made a call to Shilpa, and Shilpa said, "Okay, I'm coming right now," and then we dubbed it. My studio, Garuudaa studio, is actually on a terrace. It's not soundproof. There's no sound or anything. So, track के अंदर आपको कौवे की भी आवाज़ आएगी और कबूतर की भी आवाज़ आएगी. So, I keep it like that. I like the nature vibe of keeping all the leakages and all the engineers out here, music producers. चलता है रे. At the end of the day, it's the song, yeah. गाना अच्छा हो, lyrics अच्छा हो, melody अच्छी हो, तो सब कुछ चल जाता है. And I'm very happy, I'm very proud of this movement of Garuudaa music and the kind of, this is the 24th song.
Yeah, 24th song.
Since last year. Thank you. So February last year I started. Done some amazing collaborations with Arijit, Shreya, Sunidhi, now Shilpa, and a lot of new kids from the ex-Berkeley students, a lot of new lyricists, a lot of new music producers, new singers. So I'm really, really fortunate to be working with them. I want to work with more new people. So please write to me, just like send me your stuff. I really want to work with you guys. It really helps me kind of think large. So thank you so much for that.
Keeping it there about Garuudaa music, what's the idea behind Garuudaa music? What was your intention? Why did Garuudaa music happen to you? What is the idea since the inception? You've broken and given a lot of opportunities to a lot of newer talents with the songs that have already been released. But what is the idea and what's the thought process behind Garuudaa music?
So Garuudaa symbolizes power. Power to fly without fear. Power to rise without fear. Power to make something without thinking about failure, success, and expressing very freely. It's like a canvas. You're an artist, and you start painting something. Whatever you paint, right, you respect that sketch. You respect that painting. Garuudaa for me is my expression of power, my expression of freedom, my expression of joy, happiness, romance, passion, all of it together. COVID was a good time for me to kind of really look back and figure out who am I today? What am I as an artist today? And suddenly I looked at the mirror and I was like, I want to be the Shekhar I was in 1997, 98, who used to make music just for the fun of it because it made me smile. I used to listen to all my songs on a tape in 97, 98 and feel happy and proud that, yeah, I'm so blessed that I made a song like this. So where's that joy gone in this whole chaos, in this jungle, in this mad? And things are only getting madder. ऐसा नहीं है कि it's just calm down, it's only getting crazier and crazier. So how do I find that calm? How do I find that joy? How do I find that shanti se music banao, enjoy every single bit of it and create stories? When you create stories, you tell people about how a song was made. There's so much of joy expressing every single thing from where the song was made, where was it written, what lunch did you order from outside? Chinese. Raste ka Chinese, I love Raste ka Chinese. These are stories we do. हम लोग क्या ना pressure में काम कर रहे हैं ना, मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है यार. There's no fun in making music just for that. यार उसका ऐसा चल गया, मेरा भी ऐसा नहीं. You have to kind of disconnect that and lock yourself in a room and just pray.
No, even when we were doing Besharam Rang, the first day we didn't do anything. We just Abhijit Nalani, the great, he just played a loop. And they just told me, fix the tempo, fix the right key, जहाँ पर गाना जैसा सुनाई देना चाहिए. That's all we did. Nothing else. And that's what I love, that space, कि अभी ना नहीं, अभी मतलब 1 billion करना. No. The song should sound like a song, and that's what they told me to do. That was the only exercise. I still remember that.
So coming back to the independent music thing, the whole change in me completely as a human being, and you've seen the transition happening, right? I'm looking so good. There's blood on my face. I'm looking younger than ever. Only I'm saying it, no one else is saying it. It's okay.
You are looking young.
And no,
for
and
sure.
the thing is that is because I have started thanking my music. I've started thanking the process of making music, and that's what is helping me every single day. You feel good about yourself, everything will be good. I promise you that.
Shilpa, how do you keep your singing, your way of talking, your way of living life so natural and organic? Like it shows up in your singing in every song that you sing. What do you do? I mean, what keeps you sane like that? To keep it so organic and natural, like
I sleep for 10, 11 hours a day. So you're, as it is, missing out on a lot of bullshit in life. मतलब एक तिहाई तो आपका उसी में निकल गया. Okay? एक दो घंटा आराम से बैठ के कॉफी पियो. Keep your phone aside. Yeah, the phone, please, यार. वो phone, just throw it. That phone is actually disconnecting you with your own self. Please keep that phone aside when you're having your coffee, chai, whatever you feel like. Just keep it aside. That's something which is we used to meet up friends and all just to hear music. And like, तेरे पास क्या है नया? तेरे पास क्या है नया? Exactly. Do that. And take off the social media from it at that point. Just play playlists and you know what? You play your music and also listen to what someone else is listening to. If you listen more, you actually start activating stuff in your head. So I think listening to music is a bigger love for me than singing it. So गाना सुनते रहो. कुछ भी हो.
16 अगस्त को फोन चालू कर देना एक बार. गाना रिलीज हो रहा है. उसके बाद
नहीं म्यूजिक ऐप थोड़ी बंद करने के लिए बोला था मैंने. मैं कह रही थी कि
guys,
आपका जो भी म्यूजिक है.
YouTube Shorts and Spotify are our sponsors, please.
Okay, stop thinking like that first. Okay? Cut to the chase. Rest well in your life, mentally also. इतना कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कि हिट ये वो सब हो जाएगा. Sleep well, listen to a lot of music without bias. कि don't listen to music with an opinion already formed. कोई बोल रहा है ये नया कुछ आया है, उसको बहुत open mindedly सुनो. उसके बाद में अच्छा पसंद आ रहा है नहीं, that's different. But सुनो, listen to everything possible. Okay, your playlist should be a khichdi. Sab suno. Don't say no to anything.
That's actually a great
Yeah.
Piece of advice. I think what happens is I recently last almost a week actually I've been listening to different playlists. Lot of new bands, lot of new artists, lots of new rappers everywhere. They're doing some amazing work, man. The outstanding stuff is happening. The only thing is it doesn't come in front of us because there's 50,000-60,000 songs releasing every day.
Yeah,
Like,
because you know what you should be disrupting? Your algorithm. Disrupt it. Listen to anything. Your algorithm must be like scratching his head कि भाई ये क्या सुनना चाहता है. Okay, do that. Third, most important thing. Please, please, please learn music. We always question authority. We have uneducated politicians, uneducated corporates. We have uneducated musicians. How many of you really can identify ये क्या beat है, ये क्या राग है, ये बहुत important है. Suddenly your vocabulary will change. And this is one thing that I've sort of realized that we are communicating with language. But as musicians, we know how to communicate without language. You can communicate with sur. Sur जो है ना, sur से आपको colors दिखेंगे, emotions दिखेंगे. So when you see a monsoon sky, it should remind you of a song. Stop putting it into sentences. मुझको ऐसा feel हो रहा है. Start feeling it. Okay? That feeling, you can't write it in words. But that feeling you can put through vocals. You can put through, I don't know, मतलब कोई भी चीज़ देख करके ना एक राग के साथ connection करना or a jazz song, something. Try and make your communication non-language. Make it more art-based. Communication without talking. Communication with music or arts. Okay? I think that way of thinking, like, oh, are we running out of time? Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, that is one thing I feel. How do you put feel into a song? By feeling. If you want to cry, please cry. If you feel that I just want to jump around the house listening to the song, please do that. Stop constraining yourself. And stop putting it into words what you feel for the song. Start expressing it through other things, your actions, your vocals. You want to shout, you want to scream, you want to really belt it out, do all of that. That is called actually feeling it. So, I mean, I don't know.
Actually, I think what you're trying to say, Shilpa, is that even I felt like that because as a music producer, director, singer, arranger, pianist, you always you listen to a song, you have to understand the emotion of that song, what you feel at that point, right? You feel happy, you feel sad, you feel something. हम लोग suddenly, because we are into the field of music, हम लोग mix सुनते हैं. यार इसका mix थोड़ा और अच्छा हो सकता था. अरे क्या means why? This song is not for you to analyze the mix of the song. The song is for you to feel a certain emotion which an artist is trying to create or trying to express. I think that's exactly what you're trying to say. Just to start listening to music and feel a certain emotion and express that emotion, because it's very important to cry when you feel like crying. Very important to kind of feel that, यार ये जो सुर लगा है ना, ये जो note आया ना composition में, यार it just moved me completely. I think that's what exactly you're talking about. I think that's a great point which you've spoken.
Just picking up from Shilpa that learning is so important. I want to ask you that you always had a wish for years and you are doing it with Sheykhar Ravjiani School of Music and also with GISS. 45,000 students across 65 countries can access that and learn. Can you tell us about it? What's your future plan for the music school?
So by the grace of God, the school is doing brilliantly well. There are almost, now it'll take another session for us to talk about the school, but I'll quickly tell you that there are almost 45,000 students, out of which 900 of them want to be artists. There are 75 teachers which I have curated a course, a mentorship course for those kids. And I'm personally mentoring 15 kids between the age of 19 and 21 who are on their way to Berkeley to kind of learn. As I always say this, and you must have heard it many times, but I always use my Khan Saab's words ke ilm jo hai na, ilm, knowledge, वो बांटने से बढ़ता है. तो बांटो. Share your experiences with people. Tell your friends about what you learned today. It's very, very important. सरगम हो, तान हो, बंदिश हो, कोई नया राग सुना हो या कोई नया बैंड YouTube पे देखा हो, share with your friends. See what you learned. जो आपने experience किया वो आपके दोस्तों के साथ share करो. That's the biggest thing you can do for your friend. That's true love for a friend of yours. Do that. Share your knowledge with someone else. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's it. And my hope and my wish is that every single kid in India who's passionate about music becomes a global artist very soon.
Wow, super. One last question before we go to the last segment of it. What do you think about the independent scene right now and where is it going?
It's the best time for independent scene right now. It's outstanding. It's amazing. Everyone is shining right now. Really, really happy. Really happy with how people are finding their own sounds, expressing, making their reels interestingly, making their videos, the way they're kind of packaging the whole thing. There's a lot of, I can see a lot of joy. I can see a lot of madness around. And I just, as I said, I just only hope and pray that these kids who are actually making great music stop looking at numbers, stop looking at streamings, stop looking at मेरा गाना चला या नहीं चला. Don't worry about it. जो सुनने वाला होगा ना वो आपका गाना ढूंढ लेगा. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy the process of making music every single day of your life. Your life will be beautiful, I promise you.
Process is the key. Shilpa?
Yeah, I mean, just get into the studio to don't over-analyze. The analysis only comes when you're doing your homework. Like those days when you're not doing anything, like बोलते ना आज recording नहीं है, आज gig नहीं है. जिस दिन आप घर पे हो ना, वो बहुत important होता है. You need to ask yourself, what are you learning new? Because that is going to take you from your first recording to the next, to the next, to the next. So keep learning stuff. And when you're learning, learn as if you're really going to like usko bar practice kar rahe ho. But once you're in the studio, forget everything. Put yourself like again, I go back to the same thing as a 5-year-old self and have fun. Have fun. If you're not having fun, then don't record that day. Take a break. Yeah. Take a break, meet some friends, see a movie, coffee, whatever. उस दिन काम मत करो. उस दिन कुछ होगा भी नहीं ढंग से. Correct. But जिस दिन तुम एकदम like seize that moment, understand that pulse of yours कि आज मेरे को लग रहा है gut feeling है, आज बहुत सही होगा, आज record करते हैं. Even if it is 3 a.m., get into recording at that point. Because that's when you seize that moment. So, इसको हिंदी में कहते हैं आमद. Amad is a blessing. You can't dictate Amad. Yeah. But Amad जब आती है, and उस time पे अगर आप नहीं करो, you lose that moment. So look for that. And at that moment, go for it.
So process is the key, and believe in your gut. If these two things are intact, I think.
Gut health तो आजकल सब कुछ हो गया यार. Gut health.
वाह, आमद आई थी ये. So with special permission, I asked him if the song is going to get released on the 16th, if we can play the song for this audience who are here inside.
How about a short preview?
Short preview of the song. The poster is also not yet released, but here it is. Sheykhar Ravjiani Shilpa Rao and Priya Saraya, Asar Tera Kaisa, releasing on the 16th of August
on
Garuudaa Music, guys. We are going to do a short version for all of you. Now you can make stories, make reels. Let me do the promotion bit for you.
Now you can use your phones.
Now you can use your phones, yeah. Guys, can we play the track?
Actually, you know what?
One second.
Please dance, yaar.
Okay.
Sab chodo yaar. Just go for it.
Let's get up and put the volume up.
Let's go.
Blast it. I want to see how you express yourself.
Oh, guys, put your hands up in here. Let's go.
Come on, make some noise. Woo! Dancing with me, come on. Express yourself, come on. करे मुझे असर तेरा कैसा हो गया मेरा असर तेरा कैसा ये जो नशीली ये आँखें
आंखें तेरी है, मुझको डुबा दे, किनारे पे रहना नहीं है, जो होना है हो जाने दे, फिक्र सारी खो जाने दे, लबों से लब मिल जाने दे, नशा उड़ा दे ऐसा, तेरे संग करे मुझे असर तेरा कैसा, हो गया मेरा असर तेरा कैसा. Yeah, that's Asar Tera Kaisa for you guys. Thank you guys, thank you. Cut track.
Thank you so much, guys. But believe me, I'm not letting them go because we're talking about a journey from 2008 to now. And if that 2008 moment is not recreated and if we don't have Khuda Jaane happening, it's not possible. One more thing, one more request. It's going to be 1 year to Kasam Se tomorrow, which was a great song. It's one of my favorite songs on Garuudaa Music and it's on my playlist all day. So 2 songs, please. One is Khuda Jaane and Kasam Se. The keyboard is ready. It's all set up. The stage is all yours, guys.
Check. Yeah. सजदे में यूं ही झुकता हूँ, तुम पे ही आके रुकता हूँ. I can't hear myself, please give me monitors. सजदे में यूं ही झुकता हूँ, तुम पे ही आके रुकता हूँ. क्या ये सबको होता है?
हमको क्या लेना है सबसे, तुमसे ही सब बातें अब से, बन गए हो तुम मेरी दुआ. ओ सजदे में यूं ही झुकता हूँ, तुम पे
आके रुकता हूँ. क्या ये सबको होता है?
हमको क्या लेना है सबसे, तुमसे ही सब बातें अब से, बन गए हो तुम मेरी दुआ.
Everybody.
खुदा जाने के मैं फिदा हूँ, खुदा जाने मैं मिट गया, खुदा जाने ये
क्यों हुआ है
कि बन गए हो तुम मेरे खुदा. Okay, next song.
नहीं. दिल कहे कि आज तो छुपा लो तुम पनाह में, कि डर है तुमको खो दूंगा. दिल कहे संभल जरा खुशी को ना नजर लगा, कि डर है मैं तो रो दूंगा.
हो करती हूँ सौ वादे तुमसे, बांधे दिल के धागे तुमसे, ये तुम्हें न जाने क्या हुआ.
It's all yours.
खुदा जाने के मैं फिदा हूँ, खुदा जाने मैं मिट गया, खुदा जाने ये क्यों हुआ है कि बन गए हो तुम मेरे
बन गए हो तुम मेरे खुदा.
Sir, kasam se. You cannot go without kasam se for sure. Guys, I'm telling you, if you guys have not heard this song, please go and stream this song. You will not regret, I'm very sure.
And also go and learn proper diction. It's कसम से. नहीं सबको जिसको भी गाना गाना है एफर्ट लगाओ. गलत बोला है.
हाय कसम से तुम्हारे बिना हम थोड़े कम थे. राह पे मेरे कदम जो तुम्हारे ना थे तो अधूरे हम थे. हाय कसम से तुम्हारे बिना हम थोड़े कम थे. राहों पे मेरे कदम जो तुम्हारे ना थे तो अधूरे हम थे. Please hear the song कसम से.
Thank you so much, Shekhar sir. Thank you, Shilpa. All the best for this song, and thank you so much for being here at All About Music.